so high I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind.
Oh, shoot, hold on. There we go. I made that mistake last time. I didn't started the outro song, and all of a sudden, you know, for me it was like great. It was like, and I like sent it off as it was like going into like the crescendo, and I watched the stream back, and it's like dead silent, and then all of a sudden, anyways, we are here doing some IKEA stuff today. So he's got his own thing. So I'm gonna go through and like I don't want this in here. Delete. Just went through and made a bunch of different stuff. Okay, so IKEA Skadis hook. So this is our default one. IKEA Skadis board. That's the board. IKEA Skadis arm. Walking. And then single slot dovetail. This is where I was trying to get this to work. I think it will work, but we'll have to see. This one will be very interesting if we're able to 3D print this one. So if you don't know, I have a custom IKEA Skadis board mount, which then will allow you to attach anything, because one of the problems is like, sure, you can go through and like print these on the end, but then you gotta have a bunch of supports, and you know, you gotta print it vertically, and the layers are gonna tear really easily. So this way you can print it longwise, and you can get the strength of everything while not having to sacrifice the ability to actually use the Skadis board, hopefully. So I've got this little dovetail design, and that is what we're going to be doing. This was our little mount tray, which is over there, but this is way too small to actually use for anything. So yeah, this is the only problem. And this is our IKEA Skadis board, and what it looks like right now. So these actually come in more. There's actually like, well, tell me where it collides. No. It actually comes in like way further than that. So we're going to create something that has this same kind of hook idea here. And see if we can't make something. And then I have this single slot dovetail. This is something I actually have not tested yet. I really want to see if it's going to work. And I really hope it does. And it's a single slot. That way you don't have to have this huge double prong thing. Alright, let me make sure it's not going to show anything. And the whole document is just kind of a mess. It's the only problem. Alright. Joy-Con holder. So I've got my amazing calipers here. Low grade calipers. But good enough for me today. Good enough for the tolerances that I want to need to carry here. Hold on a sec. Unhook. And there you go. So what I'm thinking I want to do is I want to have just like a slot. And then Joy-Con can kind of rest in here. Maybe it like rests kind of back. Maybe. You know, but it was just kind of like sit in there. Just like that. Just be like boop. And then all that stuff. Dead of night, we're flying on top of the world. By the way, thank you to everyone that watched the Affinity Publisher Custom Fields video this past week. You guys are all amazing. Appreciate you. We are trying to get back into the swing of things for a little bit. So on top of the world, we're flying. So let's see. We need to start out. Let's just start out real simple. Just go on the top plane. Got stuff everywhere on this desk. Put you over there. Bam. All right, so how big are these? So I want to be able to have both of them side by side. So we need to start out with a block that is, let's just say, 1.5. So they're each 1.5. And so if we do this, we can then put a midpoint on here. Midpoint. Okay. Let's just coincide that to that. Oh, that to that. Boom. So now when I expand this, that'll go. So from here to here, I would say we could mirror it, but we can't because the dovetail hook is like 1.65. And how thick is this? Let's go like an inch and an eighth for now. And then we'll probably have it go up to just below the buttons. Because what is it on the right controller? On top of the world. That button sticks out, so maybe on the right side we'll have to cut like a little cutout for the home button. It's about an inch and a half. Let's say inch and a half. Seems pretty good. On top of the world. Boom. Now what we need to do though is we need to add, we go to dovetail from here to here. Crap. Oh, add a variable for this measurement. Show measure details. Max distance in the Y. Where's it showing me that? Over here. It's 0.286. So if we go an extra 0.3. Oh no, you don't want to go 0.3. You'd want to go 2.75, 2.5. Let's go 2.5. So make this 3.75. Awesome. Now what we can do is we can start a sketch on a top plane. How did I do it for the Skadis tray? Extruded it. Okay, so I just copied these. Okay. See if I can just copy that again. Yeah. Sweet. So now from there, okay, I need to go from the midpoint of here to the midpoint from there. Go up to there. Oh, but it's not going to be exactly at the center, is it? How did I even center this in the first place? What did I do to center this? 0.5. 0.656. How can I center this? Guess if I put a line. I don't know. But let's see, I do this. Now again, I need to also put another box up here. So now that needs to be there. this distance needs to be 0.18 because I believe the dovetail is in this 0.19. This one's 0.18, but it's going to be 0.19. 5. This one's also 0.18. Oh. Well, I made one that was 0.1. Oh no. Variable is what I want. Yeah, 0.195. So we'll make that 0.18. That's 0.18. Now it just needs to be centered, which I'm gonna do by how can I center this? Actually, you know what I can do? From here to here. Make that a construction line. Because if that's the thing there, then that's that. Okay. And how far did I extrude this up? 0.375. But we can go way higher because the dovetail hook, I think, is like 0.5, 0.75. Sweet. So there is that. So that will be able to sit against the wall. Like so. Now what we need is this 1.5 inch cube looks way taller than I feel like it's gonna be whenever we're actually printing it. Alright, so now it needs to be a little bit more precise. So we need to start a box. It's gonna be this dimension, which is about watch, we could do this. Take that out. 1.8. Oh no, you want to take that dimension. Yeah, so 1.3. Okay, so the width of them is 1.3. And actually this we could mirror across, but I think we're just gonna stick with this. And the thickness of them, oh, and that one's actually about 0.55. Now I'm going to make that 6. Add about 50 thousandths of tolerance on either side. Horizontal that to that. And then off of this, we can get our measurement for this, which is about 110. Dimension of about 0.1. We add 50. I'm gonna go 0.15. Actually, we get 0.16. Okay, now our original sketch needs to be a little bit bigger. Then, oops. That guy. That guy. All need to be horizontal. And then the distance of this can be 0.375, 425 then. Boom. Awesome. Now what we'll do is we'll dimension a line from here to here with another midpoint, which will vertical to there. Oops. But this line needs to have a dimension first. Should probably be a decent amount away. Say like 7.5. And then vertical, which means this needs to be bigger. Alrighty. Maybe not that big, maybe just 0.5. What is that right there? Still 0.625. So what's 0.5 look like? Okay, 0.5 actually looks pretty good. I like that. Happy with that. Just a little bit smaller. Okay. What's the distance from that to that? It's not too bad. Okay, so now let's extrude these down. Go down 1.5 that we estimated. That actually cuts to the bottom. Like 1.25. And now I think like a 1/2 inch radius on these corners. King. Ching. 0.5. And I think that's actually pretty good. And just 0.1. Do all of this. How about instead of doing that, we just actually do the whole top face. And instead of a radius, we do is that what I wanted to do? Kind of taper like that? I don't think so. Just add a nice little fillet like that. And then we'll round these corners. What is that? That takes out that. Alrighty. Not too bad, not too shabby. Here's our IKEA Skadis board assembly. It's nice to actually finally like get this done, even though it looks pretty bad. You know, it doesn't look the greatest. What's the distance between this and this? 1.575. Sweet. I think it's actually 20 millimeters. I know. I don't know. Don't know the answer for you on that one. Insert the Joy-Con holder. And then this can go down a pretty good distance. So, and this looks really thick, but I think we'll end up not needing so much, but we'll have to see. Now, actually, what I'd like to do is also come in here. And about how much room do I have between this and the bottom? 0.375. Just to add a bit more depth to this, let's go through and add this and that, and extrude these up by that. And give it a nice 50 thousandths tolerance there. Alrighty. There we go, just a little bit of something to actually fill up my mess up. Just something simple to house the Joy-Con controllers, and hopefully it will work. We will see. We'll see. So I'll have to go and test print this on the Snapmaker and see how it does. I want to see hidden edges. How close did we go? We got a pretty good amount of room there. Okay. Not too shabby. Again, it looks really big here, but it's going to end up being pretty small. So, hey, thank you everyone for watching today. Thanks for joining us. Oh, one thing I wanted to add to these actually was actually a spot to put these. Do we actually have room like back here? How big are these? Yeah, one thing I actually wanted to do was actually well, it's shaded without edges. These are 0.54 by half. Do I have room for that? Wait, hold on. Going this way, it's half. Going here, it's about 5.5. Oh, that's like huge. Okay, let's go ahead and finally dimension this to here. We'll make this 1 inch. Okay, we get rid of that. Make our actual one 1.5. And our width now. I guess we don't need it to be that crazy. We do need some more room though. Probably 1.75. Alright, so go 1.25 for that. And this one, want to see, this one actually has a little radius. 0.5. Horizontal that to that. That to that. Put a construction line there with a midpoint. Vertical that to that. We'll keep this just 1/8 of an inch away. And these will do the same, 0.5 probably. We'll do 0.275. Actually, where are we in relation to this? Okay. Now, what if can we come out more? No, not really. And then if we take this and this, remove, same thing, 1.25, bam. And then these look like they have a little bit of a radius on them. How much of a radius? I don't know. That's just 0.05. That actually is probably close to it. But I want to add a little bit extra play. And it does not hit anything still, right? No, but it is very close. What is the distance from here to here? 13,000. Okay, we can't do it to there. Let's instead dimension this to be there. That way now, the minimum distance to there is 0.036. All right, well, let's see how this goes and whether or not it fits, and then we can go through and make it look nicer eventually. We would actually like have this come out and have an oval and then bring this out or something. That way it's not just so boxy, but that is a good start, I think, for a Nintendo Switch Joy-Con holder. So, I also need to make a holder for the Xbox controller. I want it to like kind of sit at the wall at like this angle. So I'll have to figure out what that angle is and make that. But there we go. That is one thing off of my list of things to get done. So thank you so much. Appreciate it. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day. Let's do flying again. I like flying. Bum 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 bum. Oh, there we go. Alright. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. See you next time. Goodbye.
Fly so high, I'm hypnotized. What's up is down. chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind.